speaking of Jeff, this next one comes from Jeff Whitehurst. When filming a scene, how is the audio so clear? Are there microphones hooked up to actors, or is there studio voice recording? That is such a good question. Sound often gets forgotten a lot. There's both. I mean, there's a giant mic, which of course is called the boom. So there's a boom operator and a sound mixer with a board, right? And then there's actors that get mic'd. So let's say there's like 7 different actors, right? 5 of the main guys would get, or gals, would get mic'd, and the other 2 would just be on boom sound, right? But if there's something in the background, like I remember one time we were filming something and there was a gun range in the background, and so after every line was just pow, 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 right? And that was annoying, but there was nothing we could do about it at the time. So there's something called ADR, which is you go to a studio, you put on headphones, the network or the production company, I'm not really sure, gives you lines, and it's for clarity, or if they change something, like if they're like, oh, you said, I don't know, you said chimpanzee and we meant for you to say orangutan, then they'll change it up and you'll go to ADR and do that. But ADR is kind of inevitable. Like every TV show, every movie is going to have ADR for it, and that is really fun because you actually, when you go for ADR, you have to sync it to the video, right? So the way that works is you actually get to see the edited clips that you're doing, which is really cool because you're like, hey, I shot that, and I get to see it. But they have 2 methods for that. They have the beep method, which is when you put on the headphones, it goes beep, 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 and at the 3rd beep, you say your line to try and sync it with your mouth on the screen. Or there's the white method, which I kind of prefer wipe, not white. Well, I guess it could be both. It's a white line that goes across the screen. There's a white line that moves and a white line that stays still, okay? So the white line moves across the screen, and when the 2 lines meet up, that's when you say your line, right? And I kind of prefer that one because there's not just this annoying beeping in my ear, you know? I don't feel like I have to open the microwave. Thank you guys so much for your questions, and keep submitting them. I'm going to keep doing these. Thank you.